looks like we are waiting for this blood moon. We should be fine, but if we're not, we're going to rapidly move towards the roof of this place. See what, if anything. Oh, yeah.
My senses have picked up
Well, there's a
something.
demolisher. What's going on here? I mean, I hear a lot of moving, but
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
obviously I could probably get rid of more of that staircase. Oh.
My senses have picked up something.
One dead demolisher. Super important. I'm kind of curious if the drop despawns. I'm not shooting at anybody who's not
Incoming
at
enemies.
least
Prepare for
irradiated.
conflict.
Yeah, alright. We got a couple drops. See if they despawn. Oh. Do not like the blue guys. Do not like the blue guys at all. Three drops. See if they despawn. I don't know if they're going to despawn or not. Let him beat on the walls. Yeah, by all means, destroy the heck out of those stairs. I think I had some
My
extra time.
senses
I
have
could have hit
picked up
that,
something.
knocked that block out there. I don't think they're going to get through here. Should be fine. Bags are still there. I kind of want to watch them, you know, until 0400. See if and when they start despawning. Had an
Incoming
incident
enemies. Prepare for
in my
conflict.
multiplayer game where a bag appears to have despawned, either that or it rolled someplace. But I've come back and seen bags previously, like a day later or so. I'm not sure if there is a despawn time, but we'll see. You know, if they were to start pooling up right here, they probably would be able to get up high enough to at least hit me until I backed off. That's something else you have to take into consideration is they're gonna pool up.
Master, we are not
Well,
alone.
spend at least 3 hours and first bag hasn't despawned yet. Don't seem to be doing that much damage actually to the walls. Darkness Falls zombies do a lot more block damage. They would have knocked a lot of blocks out by now. I think they may have knocked out, yeah, they knocked a block out, which allowed them to slide through to another room. Just gonna kill them one at a time. What's there to have a bad feeling about? We've got the high ground. It's over, Anakin. Am I a bad person because every time I see the lumberjack, I think hipster? We need hipster zombies. And Karen zombies. We need a cathartic release for all the silly, ridiculous, fad template personality types that we have in our societies. Gym bros. We need gym bros.
My senses have picked up something.
There's 4 bags. Okay, that's 4 hours. No bag despawn. That one was close. He almost blew the door open. Like shooting zombies in a stairwell.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Man, that was a pretty quick wind up and shot there. Five hours. missed that first shot.
My senses have picked up something.
He's just running from one side. He ran outside. Is there a basement to this place? There's no basement to this place. What in the heck? Really?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
There's like 2 of them down there now. Did I bring any explosives? I did not. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't 2 cops. It was 3 cops. Mother. Alright, this. Read these. Read that. Looks like I had stuff in here that I was going to sell. Ooh, a level 5 ranger hat. We will modify this ranger hat. What in the heck? Oh, I've modified the wrong ranger hat. Well, there you go. Alright, that goes back there. Then I will sell this ranger hat, which, there you go. Alright, now, what was I doing? I was doing this. No, I'm selling this ranger hat. What's wrong with you? Never mind, we don't have that long. We'll go here and recipes and...
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, your recipes. Your Sensors have picked something up, huh? Alright. I think that bird was summoned during the... Spawned during the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Bags don't despawn. Certainly not in that short a time. So I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Something happened. Alright. We've survived the blood moon. We're going to go back. We're going to figure out how close we are to the missions and challenges required for... wait, no. We already have all that stuff. Okay, we have all this stuff. So we're just going to go... We're going to the mission. Alright. This. Here we go. Do not need the blood moon anymore. We do need opening trade routes. Perfect. And that's over there. Fine. Fabulous. Wonderful. My lord. Okay, so things I am not going to sell go in there. And not selling any of that. And that I'll put in my bike or on my bike or something along those lines. But I am selling this stuff. Anything else I'm going to sell? Preacher gloves? No. No, I'm not selling preacher's gloves. All right. We're going to come here. We're going to take everything. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We will take everything else off of here, and it all goes, well, you know, some of it goes in there. And what's the situation here? Not bad at all. Okay. So, bike completely gathered. Okay, we are now, oh my lord. All right, I just have to go sell this stuff. All right.
That'll be a good morning. Take a look at the shit I got, but don't expect me to cook it for you.
I would never. All right, day 58 is the next day. He doesn't have anything I want, probably. Big hitters, journal, blah, blah, blah. Gatherer, tarp. Maybe gatherer and tarp for the next... If I build a base. Am I going out there to build a base? I think I'm gonna go look. We'll look. There may be a reason to build a base. Especially if there's a really good scav out there. I can already make that. Nah, I think I already have that.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Okay. I sure hope there's a freaking road. If there's no road, we're gonna have a problem. Okay. No time to actually start them, but at least they're there. Okay, and then here we can pick things. Yeah. We're not desperate. Disparu. Do we need to? Yeah, let's give it a little bit of fuel. We don't need to be that generous, but we're fine. Ah. You want to lay odds I forget to chop that tree down? It's on my list, though. Things to do. Chop down that tree. The number one cause of death for my long-term characters have been aircraft of some sort. Accidentally ejecting myself from the aircraft during flight or crashing an aircraft someplace. So, as much as I, often think of aircraft travel as safer, I think it's been just user error that's caused even the fastest ground transportation, you jump out of it, you don't really get hurt that badly, but here you plummet to your death. Just happened to me several times. So here's hoping that won't be the case. Look at this. Isn't that nice? It's a wonderful little resort backed up to some sort of natural lake or pond or something. It sure looks like we've got a road. And poor weather.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Just gonna close that behind myself. In Darkness Falls, this is one of my favorite traders to start near. You can gather everything. There's books and stuff. You can not just loot everything, you loot everything in all of them, but you can actually get the cloth and you get the...
Good morning. What can we get you today?
Nope. It looks like there's nothing to be done there. Anything else that I'm missing? Alright.
Congratulations. I'll break out the Grandpa's moonshine so I can celebrate.
This guy's just too chipper. Jobs? What type of jobs do you have? Infested clears, fetch clears, fetch clears. He's got a fetch at the downtown apartments. That sounds like a terrible idea. No. We're gonna not. Oh, speaking of which, let's wear this and see if he wants to buy my
Trader Joel's is the
useless
one-stop
crap.
shop for all your armor needs.
Look at all these wonderful things. He's got mods and armor and the books that I don't need, and he's got schematics I don't need. Yeah. He's got acid. Not gonna turn that down. Pipes and toilets and stuff. I don't think I need any of
That's
that
a
stuff.
fine
Okay.
choice you just made.
Thank you. Thank you there, Trader Joel. Oh, okay. Alright. Not really a thing I would normally grab, but since it's both free and here.
Master, we are not alone.
Not alone, you say? What's happening over here? The snake is here? Snake is here and he brought some zombies. There seems to be some sort of congregation near my vehicle here. I don't know what happened there. Too high, huh?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
My. Well, I guess you can harvest those plants. What's going on here? Cat. All right, it is right next to the Wonderland over there. How close are we to everything else? I don't know. But, okay, so east seems like it's just Badlands. Okay. Okay. If I built some kind of how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What if I could build right here, and instead of having Any kind of ditch. Maybe I could use this.
My senses have picked up something.
Can maybe remove all these cars, take out these blocks, and just use this as my base. I'd put up walls, just straight walls with the pillars up to where my actual base would be. Yeah. All right, let's save a waypoint here. Let's call this the totally rad base. Get here, I could just tear apart these cars real quick. And then I wouldn't go with the, well, these things take a minute. Well, not so bad, I guess. Could, just make walls. No ditch. Surround it with 2 layers of spike traps. And set myself sniper baskets. Yeah. I think it could be doable. It's out there. I'm gonna say that was a cop. Alright. Where am I going now? We're gonna go back to a new base, I think. Yeah, let's go back to a new base. Definitely a big city. Lots of high-level POIs. It's a quick escape in case there's some kind of inclement weather. It doesn't look like maybe it's too far from the Greenlands too, which means that in the unlikely event that there's bad weather in both areas, I would have a third area to go to. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to set our base up. Back out, back out, back out, back out. Waiting for visibility to return. Pine Forest. Oh my lord. Visibility's still low. Ah. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Survivor 1 transmitting in the blind guard. No visibility VFR, no instruments. Heading northeast at, I don't know, maybe 6 knots, 12 knots. Okay, all right, we're out of the weather. Oh my lord, that was unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, that's the importance of having the ability to get out of storms. Well, this right here is the town. Is there another town? No, this is the town. This is the town that I've been living in. Seeing it from up here, it looks a lot larger than how it felt. It felt like a pretty small little town. All right. So now I need to start setting out all of the things that I will need. Ah, I tried it. I tried it. I was trying to pull a fast one there instead of doing it the right way. Yeah. All right. Maybe I can get her in and then do a real quick turnaround like that, and yeah, that'll work. All right, let's see here. We need fuel. We don't know. I need more fuel than that. Okay. Okay. We have not nearly enough of that. This is stuff we can sell. All right, and then a lot of the stuff's gonna go into the mission, or to the various boxes. We'll just put this in storage. Okay, that's this is food. That's raw food. Raw. Okay. So we're gonna take, I'll leave one. That we definitely need these. We're gonna start filling this mission box again. If we're gonna do this, it's gonna take quite a bit of resources. Now I know we have more resources in. I need what? Sand and rock. Am I carrying rock? I'm carrying rock. Not carrying that much sand. That is not the machine I was looking for. Where is the machine I'm looking for? There it is. Okay, just as much concrete mix as you can. That'll be fine. All right. This. Here we go. Alright, so we need dew collectors, we need all of that sort of stuff. And I think we are also going to need a bunch of things from the desert base, if not the least of which being fuel. We don't have any oil shale here. So yeah, I think it's off to go get fuel, really. Is there any particular thing I need here? No. Don't think so. All of this is good stuff to have. I will sort all of this later. But I think right now, the best thing for me would just be to head back to the desert base, pack up everything that I can. That's weird. So I cleared both of those. One of them is outperforming the other. Okay, that one's got 2 thingies. This one has 2 thingies. I have no idea why that would happen. Okay, let's set our flight plan. We are going to go be useful. Off we go. It's rough. It's rough. I need more runway if I'm going to do that better. So we'll go be useful. We'll gather up all of the acid or whatever else we can think of, and we'll and probably spend a little time getting some iron, getting some oil shale, all of the construction stuff that we can pick up. We'll make sure we get a nail gun. And then once we have everything all set up, since I'm not going to have to really do any digging, it should go up rather quickly. I'll just put pillars. I'm going to want to do as much concrete as possible. And then I'm going to want a bunch of iron. Forged iron. So I can take all that forged iron and upgrade the spikes as quickly as possible. And then I'll just have a little wall that the zombies will run up to, and they will die on the spikes while they beat on the wall. The wall will be made of concrete. Life will be good. And hopefully, there won't be too many cop zombies, and if there are, I will make those little perches. I might have to make those little perches out of iron bars, because if the snow claws can rip through them, I shudder to think what can be done by some creatures in the actual wastelands. We'll build a nice defensive location, and then we'll right. Yep. All right. Yep. Okay. Gonna float in gently floating in. Not a zombie to be found. No idea. Oh, there's a zombie. That's a clear indication right there. Things are not normal. Okay, we're gonna need wood. So I guess I'll just spend some time chopping wood. Chopping wood is a good activity. I've almost been killed by a desert storm. Need lots of wood. Lots of wood. So because I think I am going to try to make this one a little bit more like a military kind of situation, at least more functionally military. I don't know what with storms and stuff exactly how everything works. So I may experiment a little bit. Okay, looks like the storm is over. Hell was I mining down here? Oil shale. It looks like I was mining oil shale. We need oil shale. Thousands and thousands of oil shale. Get out of my way, drone. This is the drone that when I go to try to put stuff in it, it runs away and dodges me and won't stay in front of me. But now that I'm like, oh, I need you out of my way, it's like, oh, well, you were looking over here. Let me just get right in your way. You, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Maybe, and now is the time. Well, I already have strength of 3. Can I get another level? Get another level of that. Another load. There we go. There we go. How about that? Is that a little better? Seems a little better, yeah. What is this? What are you doing? Are you doing I'm not touching you? Is that what you're doing? Are you doing I'm not touching you? Is that what's going on? Are you just putting your hand in front of my face? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I will melt you down. I really need the iron. I won't even feel bad about it. I don't care about the little bare face. I will melt you down and make nails out of you. Do you know how little I care about nails? I don't need them. I have no use for them. I will put you in a box and I will never ever look at you again. Just nails in a box. Looking for 4,000, and I'm also looking to not get caved in on, but okay, what are we doing? I can't move. Hate you so much. Okay. We're here. We've gotten some oil shale, a good amount of oil shale. We're now going to re-enter the zone and fly back. We're going to bring with us sand. We're going to bring with us iron if we can. We're going to bring whatever acid we can bring. And we are going to make a new base out there. After we do that, we can start running missions and checking out the various different POIs and what have you. See what they're about. Alright, nice and easy. I'm going to come right to 090. Oh, 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 give her gas, give her gas, give her gas. Turn, and there we go. Yeah, we're going to have to taxi quite a bit, but you know, whatever it is, what it is. Alright, I am not even going to bother with the hat. Yeah, I'll bother with the hat. Doesn't take long. You hat. Where? Right there. That's where. Okay, you.
Howdy, partner. What can I get you this
I want to
Friday?
see your
Head like me
inventory.
gets an engine purring.
Yeah. A new robotic drone? Tempting. There's a crucible. I can make crucibles. There's solar cells. I can't make those. I have nowhere near the money to make solar cells. Don't really need any of those things. I could use a tarp and gatherer. Yeah, I'm going to get the gatherer and the tarp for the new situation. I'm not going to buy the water filter. I need a lot of money anyway. Yeah. Yo, bottle acid. There we go. Ooh, and a huge
Well,
solar
holy
cell.
shit. I knew you were gonna buy something.
Right? I knew I was going to buy something too. All right. I think the steel stuff is in here. Okay. Yes, steel cubes here. Oh, yeah, and concrete mix here. And do I have cement mixer? I do. Do I have a crap ton of sand? I do. I got a bunch of sand. I have a bunch of small stone too. Probably not going to need all of the small stone, but okay. All right. And anything else that I'm hoarding out here? I have a lot of rotting flesh. Just a lot of rotting flesh. And a lot of leather. I'll take the leather too. How about like seeds or anything? Not really. No, not really. Okay. Weapons, armor, equipment. I have these things. I probably should put those things away, but I'm not going to do that now. I feel like I'm growing as a person. Usually I would, would be all I would do is spend my time doing that kind of thing. Yeah. These are for, like, if I get a, like a M60 or something. Which, do I have an M60? I do not have an M60. I have all kinds of flavors of Desert Vulture, though. What does this have on it already? It has Crippler mod, magazine extender mod. That must be my old weapon. Okay, I think at this point we can say we're not going back. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? No. I already have a crucible where I'm going. I could use steel or forged steel. Yes, forged steel. Do I have forged iron? Not really. I'll take one whole thing of these. Yeah, I've got a lot of glue. Yeah, I'm gonna take the glue and I'm gonna take some of, well, I guess take some of the duct tape. Okay. Mostly, I was looking for this and the acid. We don't need this. I certainly don't need that or that. The rest of it was fine. And ammunition. Man, we are not doing good for ammunition. No, not really. Munitions. I've got quite a bit of gunpowder. Alright, I'll take this stuff. Okay. Now we're going to go back to a new base. And look at all that stuff. I definitely should, but I don't need any of it right now. And what I do need is to get cracking on yeah. All right. These things officially need to be a little bit bigger. Uh-huh. Right. And so here we are. That's not your mother. It's a man, baby. That wheel's gonna go right off. Alright. A little bit to the, yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is not gonna be perfect, so. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. It's alright. So I God made repair kits. We're going to head back out. We managed to bring a lot of things that we needed. If we have time, we'll go ahead and gather some more iron and start prepping this base. We're going to need, I'm going to say, somewhere in the neighborhood of 6,000 iron, which I think is a full stack, to even consider it. I want to start making, I think I maybe need lead for that, but I want to start making glass, and I want to do a glass and steel, basically modern military base with the same kind of structure that you see. Ooh, oh, that's an interesting idea. I wonder if that will be safe from the storm, or if I will have to put hatches down. If you put, it seems to me that if you put bars down and you have like walk over the bars, I wonder if yeah, I like that idea. Sort of like a little, instead of just a basket, have like a walkway. Of course, that's going to require more doors. So I'm wondering how big I should make the actual base itself, or if I should structure the base differently so that there's maybe a ramp up to the wall. Oh, that would be interesting. Then I could put things along the wall and then have that sort of ramp up to the many thoughts coming to mind here. Also, I'm curious if you can see the zombies because there's glass and you can see through it. Can the zombies see you? Oh, well, you know what? I've decided that this is the moment that I am going to make a quick landing, and then I'm going to put some fuel in the gyrocopter. No reason. Just looks like a good spot. Nice, clean, open fields. Peaceful. No zombies. Yeah, it's a good spot for this kind of thing. Do a little maintenance. Enjoy the day. Let's refuel, and then we'll do a little bit of that, and then we'll do a little bit of this. Okay. Then back to the grind. Here we go. Barely even noticed the interruption in service. Mm-hmm. We don't have time to do any serious... Yeah, we don't have any time to do any serious mining, but we could do some silly mining. Just a little bit of silly mining. Here we go. And yeah, we'll get out here and I'll come over here. I don't think I'll have enough. I don't think I'll have enough time to get too tired. Yeah, we didn't have enough time to get too tired. All right. Right over here, and then we're gonna come into the corner just like this. We're gonna go up like that, and there we go. Drop it right there, and then you're on my list. Actually, you know what? I don't remember which one it was. Probably that one. Okay. All right. Ugh. I have quite a bit of things to do. Yeah, so some of this goes into the mission box right away. These mods I brought from another base. I'm not sure. Can I make boxes of 762? Oh yeah, I can. Isn't that nice? Do I have any more anything? What am I short of? I think I'm short these. Box of 762 HP 6762 ammo. Okay, there we go. Great, no problem. All right, that's all done. And then into the manufactured, we've got this. Only 2. That's terrible. We need so much of this, and I have very little. I have TT. Very little. Okay, all of this is stuff that goes into either that farm, that, lots of raw that oh gosh, I should probably spend more than 5 seconds looking for the, all right. Oh, we've got not a non-zero amount of iron in here. Hungry. All right. Okay. And then clearly at some point somebody hacked into my computer, broke into my game, and put something in the wrong box, because I would never do that. Mods. Definitely hear something out there. Advanced muffled connector mods. Is that the thing that I needed?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Not there. Right. So I need things. I should probably stop doing this until I have addressed the things that I need. What things do I need? I need farm plots. That's the thing I need. So go to the farm. How many farm plots do I have? I have 0. That's less than what I need. I'm pretty sure. All right, I have a great deal of that. I don't have a great deal of this, and I feel like that's going to be the thing that is kind of, oh gosh. All right, so that's 6 minutes per plot box. It's 7 minutes for that. That's fine. 24 plot block, farm plot blocks. Farm, wow. Okay, I gotta stop drinking before I do these. Alright, now what else? I need a forge. I need cooking grills. 2 of them. I need 2 cooking pots. I need an anvil. I need construction. Well, I can't make any of those things. Let's not do the anvil. Let's do where are the nails? Nails are here. Okay. I'm going to say 120. Is that right? Sure. And then we'll do the anvil. Okay. Okay. Those 2 right here. Yeah, yeah. And that, yeah, 2 as well. But let's make in a bunch of those. Wood storage crate. We do, I think 20 did us pretty good last time. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger of a situation. What are we doing for blocks? Can I make iron bars? Can I make glass? Oh, I need lead for that. I knew I needed lead for that. And do I have lead? I have some lead. Alright. Sand's going away. Lead's going in for right now. Okay. In the meantime, it's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. And we're going to get rid of all that. We're going to get rid of all that. We are going to recipes, forge. I need cobblestone, leather, duct tape, and short iron pipes. Cobblestone, exactly what I need. Leather, duct tape, and short iron pipes. Okay, so recipes, 1 forge, craft. Now you, recipes, farm plot blocks, craft. All the rest of the stuff can go away. That is not where that goes. Yeah. Okay, so we've got stuff working. You're working on stuff. I'm working on stuff. Everybody's working on stuff. We all have stuff to work on. Okay, and then this is going to be a workbench, but it needs iron parts, duct tape. Duct tape. Oof. Iron parts. And is that enough? It is. So now I've got that working. So that's 10 more minutes worth of stuff. I do not have another beaker, so I cannot use I cannot create another chemistry station just yet. I could try going to Jen's. I also need leather. What recipes? Advanced bellows requires some short iron pipes. That's it. Short iron pipes, just 2. Okay. Advanced bellows. Okay. And do I have a? I got this. That'll do. It goes in the mission box. Now that goes in the mission box. The farm plots go in the mission box. There's that. I do not need any more of these. And all of this can go back here. And then it's really just going to be me gathering as much as I can down there. 2 bottles of acid. This is the central location for bottles of acid. Okay, so we've got that. This is just producing ammunition, which, don't get me wrong, I need ammunition. Yeah. But that doesn't give me anything for that. I need dew collectors. Dew collectors are made from this kind of thing. Right? How many dew collectors do I need? I need 2 dew collectors. Oh, well, there we go. Anything else is going to have to be queued up in the workbench. Do I have enough of this crap for a million things? I don't know what I need. I think I need these things. And that. And what else was I going to make? I need this. I don't know, some of these. Possibly some of this. You got me. Alright, this. Give me a cement mixture. I would need mechanical parts. Of course I need mechanical parts. It's a machine. Why wouldn't you need mechanical parts? So that gets queued up there. And then this stuff. Lanterns. Give me 2 lanterns. Okay. Alright. Alright, well. I know oh, that's where it is. It's up there. Alright. In here is where, yeah, this is. Actually, I need all of that stuff. And it's too late. It's too late. How many of these can we do? 2050. And then in here we will do more raw, more manufactured, more stuff goes in there. All right. And we are going to, there's the inventory. All right, everyone, thank you very much for not watching.